Once again, Ask Chuck webcast. Thank you for joining us. This is the last week before we take a summer break, so I won't be doing a webcast between now and maybe around the first week of September. In the meantime, I hope to see you in Iowa. I'm going to be several times at the State Fair. Going to be joining a lot of clubs and workplaces to have dialogue with constituents, to answer questions for them. And I'm going to be on the road that month, meeting with Iowans to keep in touch with them, answer questions, things of that nature. Hopefully I'll see you during my travels throughout Iowa. Each webcast I try to answer a couple questions, and what don't get answered this way, thank you for sending them in. We will answer in writing. So I go to the first one, is from Edward, West Burlington, emails. Quote, "This administration is destroying the creation of new jobs. It is insane to allow the 2001 tax cuts to expire, and it is even more insanity to impose new taxes." Well, I could just say I agree with you and stop there, but let me expand on what you said a little bit, because I'm in complete agreement with you. During a recession, this is not a time for tax increase. And I guess I would say even when it isn't a recession, these marginal tax rates are as high as they should be, because we need to keep the taxation coming into the federal government about where it's been over a 50-year average of 18% of gross national product. I've come to the conclusion, I think economists have come to the conclusion, that's a level of taxation that has not been harmful to the economy, and it is one in which taxpayers haven't revolted against. From time to time, because of inflation, we have to decrease taxes, because taxes automatically go up because of inflation, but we don't need to vote higher tax increases, particularly in a recession. Now, of course, the president is intent upon doing that. A lot of people in Washington think that you ought to raise taxes to reduce deficits, but I haven't seen reducing or increasing taxes actually reducing the deficit, because I see another dollar coming into Washington as an excuse to increase expenditures, maybe about $1.15. So I agree with you, and I hope that we don't increase taxes. But I think that it's fair to say that between now and the end of the year, the majority party is inclined to do that. And of course, I'm inclined to fight it. Marcia from West Des Moines emails. "Please keep after them on this Amnesty memo, Chuck. Make them give us real answers." Well, Marcia is talking about a report that was given to me last week out of Homeland Security, where the president, it looks like, is trying to find ways to legalize undocumented workers in ways other than getting a bill through the Congress. He knows Amnesty won't pass Congress. He's getting a lot of pressure to legalize people that have come here illegally. I think it's wrong to give amnesty under any circumstances, but particularly it's wrong for the president to do it by stretching the existing authority that he has, that was never intended to bring about amnesty for people coming here illegally. At the end of this week, I think we'll probably have a new Supreme Court justice. I will be casting my vote against Ms. Kagan for the Supreme Court, because I think that she is going to legislate from the bench. She should be interpreting law. It's my job to make law under our system of government. Other things we're taking up this week will be some votes on the federal aviation authorization, with some amendments that are dealing with extraordinary issues unrelated to aviation, like aid for states. And then we adjourn this weekend for that period of time that I said for our summer break. Thank you very much for joining us, and see you in September.